Welcome to the Positive Pants Podcast. Mindset, motivation, and inspiration to help you find your positive pants. Let go of negative thinking and stop living for the weekend. With your host, Fran Excel.
Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, it's Fran Excel, Mindset Coach, helping you find your very own pair of positive pants so you can get out of your own way and live a life that you love. So today I'm going to be talking about visualization. Why visualization isn't a woo-woo concept and how it can actually help you achieve anything that you want to. So visualization has been considered pretty woo-woo for many years now, but is it really? In a word, no. Visualization literally increases the strength of your neural connections and allows your brain to believe you're already doing the thing that you're visualizing. So you can see how that could be helpful. It increases your confidence, it decreases fear, mental blocks, anxieties that are stopping you from taking the action towards the things that you really want to achieve. It makes something that you've felt was really impossible seem possible. So when that happens, it hugely increases your motivation as well. So it really enables you to live your life as if you're already where and who you want to be. And you're much more likely to actually get there when you see and know how possible it all is, and it gets your brain on board with what you want to do and stimulates the right areas that will help push you towards achieving your goal rather than those areas that take you away from it and actively stop you from taking action. Hello, amygdala, you again. You know, it allows you to trust that it's coming your way, which will make you relax and go with the flow a lot more, and really just make life a lot easier for you. Now, this is backed by lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of science. So there's a huge amount of science behind visualization and what actually goes on in your brain and how it can literally change it by creating these new neural connections. And it's something that successful athletes cottoned onto a very long time ago. So when you think, how many times have you heard an incredible athlete being interviewed and asked how they did it, how they achieved their goal, you know, how they achieved this thing that looked impossible? And they said something along the lines of, I visualized the shot exactly as I wanted it to happen, or I just visualized the win. So people like Muhammad Ali was hugely known for being big on visualization. He defined it as future history, which makes a huge amount of sense to me. It's this whole idea of imagining something as if it's already happened, but it's obviously in the future. And he would be able to predict rounds. He was incredible. Another one, Michael Phelps, uses what he calls his videotapes every single night when he plays through the race and how it's going to go, and he plays through every eventuality, so whatever happens he knows how he's going to handle it and what he's going to do. Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods are also amongst like a ridiculous amount of others who use visualization as a massive tool for their success. So you've got to look for the evidence. If you look for it, the evidence of people doing the impossible are happening all the time, and the common theme that runs through their achievements is that they all visualize the end goal before it's actually happened. There are even countless reports of being able to, now you're going to like this bit, lose weight, gain more money, cure ailments and aches and pains through visualization alone. I mean, worth a try, right? Right now, imagine one of your favorite smells, favorite food smells, maybe fresh baked bread, or pastries, croissants in the morning. You got it? Is your mouth watering now? Visualization activates the same areas of the brain as if you were experiencing the thing in real life. It doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined or dreamed. So your body and your brain will have the same physiological effects as if it was actually really happening right then and there. So another way to think of it, think of a memory that you love, a time where you were really happy, maybe your wedding day, or a time that you proper belly laughed. Anything, think of something like that. Are you smiling? Yeah? Do you feel the same way as you did when it happened? The same emotions, the same physiological feelings? So you can see how powerful this stuff is. The most famous evidence of visualization in action was a study of basketball players. So there were 3 groups. First group would practice shooting hoops for about 20 minutes a day. The second group would only visualize getting the ball through the hoop. So they didn't do any extra practice. They literally would just visualize getting the ball through the hoop. And then the third group were a test group and didn't really do anything at all. So the group that only visualized making the shots were within 1% of the ones that were practicing for 20 minutes a day. Amazing, right? There's even studies on involving weightlifters where one group lifted weights every single day and they increased their muscle mass by about 30%. But then the group that only visualized doing the same thing, really visualized lifting those weights, increased their muscle mass by 15%. Mind blown yet? Yeah, it's crazy, but it's something that is worth paying attention to. So you can do this with anything. You can literally apply this to any area of your life. It's especially beneficial in your business. You want your brain to work with you, not against you, when it comes to doing things that are new, outside your comfort zone, or perceived to be, not for everyone. All your limiting beliefs will come up at certain points when you're starting and running a business or launching a new project, along with all the inevitable mindset gremlins. And you know the ones: imposter syndrome, comparisonitis, self-doubt, procrastination, overwhelm, all that good stuff. And using visualization can dramatically decrease the effects of these and help push you forwards. So it's one of the best kept secrets of some of the major CEOs and all sorts of things. It's insane how many people are doing this that you wouldn't imagine to. People that are not woo-woo, but they have cottoned onto this and they are doing incredible things. So repetition is really important with visualization. You can't just do it once and think everything will magically happen and fall into place. It doesn't work like that. You are literally retraining your subconscious mind to get in line with with what your conscious mind wants. So you're getting your thoughts and your beliefs in alignment, which will calm the fear center of the brain if it's activated, but it also will train your brain to see what is possible. Okay, you're telling it what opportunities to filter out for you. There's an area of the brain called the reticular activating system, and one of its functions is essentially to act like your brain's natural little spam filter. Imagine it like an email filter system. You can only take on so many sounds, images, sensations that you're bombarded with throughout the day, and your brain needs to learn what you want to see and what you don't. So what it'll do is it'll ignore certain meaningless things, useless information, but be sensitive to the important stuff that you need. But it learns what it is, what is and what isn't important. So you need to tell it what is and isn't important. It will show you the opportunities that you need to see. So an example of this, have you ever had that thing where you see a particular car that you'd love to own? And you go, oh yeah, I really like that car. Gorgeous. Brilliant. And then you see it everywhere. Or when you think about something that you really need that would push you forward, and then you meet someone or see something with that thing right there ready and waiting for you. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So all these massive coincidences where you think, oh God, that's really weird. I've been thinking about that car, and there it is. Hey presto, you are actively telling your brain what you want to see. So bear that in mind. The next thing I want you to think about is, how clear are you? Taking the time to visualize what you want for your life and for your business is one of the best and quickest ways to get it. So when you're really clear on what you want, then your brain will work with you to help you get it. So I've actually got a printable in my Etsy store. I'll put the link for you in the notes. It's designed to help you do this. It's all about visualizing and getting really, really clear on what your ideal day looks like, because that can give you all this information. You know, what you want, how you want things to be structured, what is important to you, all these different things, but it'll help you get that mental image ready, and you can hone it over time. So you can use vision boards as well for this, a super pretty way. and fun way to make sure that everything you want is always front of mind, and as a constant reminder, essentially, to your brain of what you want. So get a load of magazines or print out images. You can even do this digitally if you like. I like to keep my vision board on Pinterest, so you can do things like that as well. So get a load of these magazines and however you want to do it, and stick them all on a board or in one place. But it needs to be somewhere that you're going to look at all the time. You're going to see it. It's going to subconsciously go in there, and you're going to start getting what you want. So everything you want. Do you want to write articles for Psychology's magazine? Put it on there. Do you want amazing testimonials from your clients? Write down your dream client testimonial. What would they say to you? What would be the perfect testimonial, the perfect results that you would get for your clients? Put it on there. Want a new qualification? Put it on there. What monthly income do you want? Put that on there. It's as if you're kind of training your brain to prepare for the physical event itself. So it'll increase your motivation too, because you will, as you realize and teach your brain how possible what you want really is for you. It helps you see how possible it is. It's like the evidence is right there in front of you, and it means that you can reach out and grab it. It helps to link your thoughts and your behaviors, which is the key to obviously getting what you want. When there's congruence between what you want and what you know is possible, then you will take the action that you need to be able to get it. Whereas if there's incongruence, if there's something going on in your subconscious that is making you not believe that you can have the life and the business and whatever it is that you want, then there's an incongruence. It doesn't matter how many times you can think about it. And this was something that I thought was wrong with a couple of books on things like law of attraction, where they're missing out a piece of the puzzle. So it's all well and good to think about what you want, but you need to believe you can get it. And this is a really, really good way to do that. It's almost like you get to step outside your comfort zone and do all the things before you actually need to, and then it makes it so much easier. So it's time to stop ignoring the evidence and get on board, right? So now for the practical. Now, when you do this, do it at a time when you know you'll be able to do it regularly. So, for example, like decide if you're a morning person or if you'd rather do it before bedtime. Which one are you more likely to stick to? Because you need to form a habit of doing this. And you can do it to meditation music if you like. You can do it in complete silence. I used to do it. I used to go into my Bikram yoga classes half an hour before they started, and I would do it there. But close your eyes and sit in a quiet place without distractions. So leave your phone somewhere or put it on Do Not Disturb. And just start daydreaming, okay? But daydream in full-blown Technicolor. Every tiny little detail. And the more you do this, and you need to keep using the same visualization, the same thing. What do you see? What do you hear? What can you smell? What are you wearing? Really engage with the visualization and get as clear as you possibly can. Who are you with? Where are you? What are you doing? Really feel the feelings as if you're actually there, and your brain will handle the rest. It really is that simple, and it's quite fun too. Everybody loves a daydream. So, are you willing to give it a try? Is the question. But I hope that was really helpful for you. I hope it is something that will make you think, make you ponder about this little woo-woo concept that all the world's top performers are already cottoned onto. I really hope that it makes you think about it and makes you do it, to be honest. Take that action. Just start giving it a go. See how it feels. See how you get on. So, I hope that was really helpful. And as always, I will see you next week. Bye!